Here, the workflow is automatically parsed into a DAG showing how moderation rules connect and propagate through the system. When I run the workflow parser, the YAML is instantly transformed into a visual moderation workflow graph. When I changed the flare from user to temp and reran the workflow parser, Rule 2 was no longer dependent on Rule 1, because the application dynamically re-evaluated the auto-moderator workflow relationships and updated the DAG in real time. At this point, I switch to the sandbox and simulate a fake Reddit submission using a test user with a temp flare. When I run the simulation, the flare is automatically changed to user because Rule 1 detects that the account age is less than 7 days and overwrites the current flare using set flare. Now coming back to the workflow visualizer, I change the set_flare value from user to temp and rerun the workflow parser. This updates the DAG because Rule 2 is no longer dependent on Rule 1. In the sandbox, when I set the current flare to temp and run the simulation again, Rule 1 no longer overwrites the flare to user because the workflow logic has changed. As a result, different moderation rules execute depending on the custom values provided during simulation.